Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Did RHOC alum Elizabeth Vargas DM Jim Bellino for a date, then leak their photo to the press? Jim Bellino and Elizabeth Vargas caused a stir over the weekend after a photo showed them on a date together, but chances are there won't be a second one. According to claims, the Real Housewives of Orange County alum contacted Alexis Bellino's ex-husband via DM and asked him out on a date. The OG of the OC, Vicky Gunvalson, recently discussed that on the latest episode of her podcast and noted that it was a mix-up to begin with. Reportedly, Jim did not know of Elizabeth's short-lived solo season on the franchise. When the name popped up, he assumed he was talking to another Elizabeth Vargas, the television news journalist. Upon arrival, he promptly discovered that he was not meeting the brunette beauty, but her namesake with an RHOC connection. Another shady coincidence was that the alum chose the quiet woman for their date, a location that's been a major topic of conversation this season. Added to that is the notion that Elizabeth leaked the photo of their date to TMZ, and now she has killed any chance of a second date with Jim. Jim Bellino has slammed the fake news about him dating Elizabeth after TMZ published the story and claimed they've been dating for roughly 1 month. He responded to an Instagram video posted by Sarah Fraser, who noted that she spoke with a former RHOC husband, and he has refuted the story. "I just messaged with Jimmy B. He says it is completely untrue," confirmed Sarah. Jim also sounded off in the comments, adding, "Facts, Elizabeth Vargas, and I are not dating." Now that the dating rumors have been cleared up, there's even more tea to spill about how Jim and Elizabeth's first date came to be. Vicky talked about the shady situation on her podcast. So supposedly Elizabeth Vargas direct messaged Jim Bellino and said, "I'd love to meet up for dinner," shared the 62-year-old, who noted Jim had no idea she was affiliated with RHOC. Jim agreed to meet because he thought he was talking to Elizabeth Vargas of the news, until he saw her in person at the Quiet Woman and exclaimed, "You're not the Elizabeth Vargas I thought you were." This Elizabeth Vargas had a picture taken of them and sent it out to the world, said Vicky. Jim also confirmed to RHOC alum Kelly Dodd that they're not dating, sharing that he went back to Elizabeth's home after their dinner, but nothing happened. Do you think Elizabeth Vargas set up Jim Bellino to try and get back on the show? In the glamorous and drama-filled world of reality television, whispers of scandal travel faster than the speed of light. This time, the spotlight is on Real Housewives of Orange County alum Elizabeth Vargas and former RHOC husband Jim Bellino. But what started as a rumor is fast turning into a whirlwind of intrigue. Did Elizabeth Vargas really DM Jim Bellino for a date, only to leak their photo to the press? The juicy rumor has Orange County's finest buzzing. And as the layers unfold, the story becomes something that could only be scripted in the world of the Real Housewives franchise. The DM that started it all. It all started innocuously enough, or so it seemed. Elizabeth Vargas, known for her candid personality and flair for drama, allegedly slid into Jim Bellino's DMs late one night. Jim, who was previously married to RHOC alum Alexis Bellino, has been no stranger to the spotlight himself. He and Alexis were part of the iconic era that cemented the show's reputation for marital breakdowns and messy divorces. Despite his tumultuous past with reality TV, Jim had been lying low, until Elizabeth's sudden interest sparked rumors of a potential new romance. According to an anonymous source close to the situation, Elizabeth's DM wasn't casual at all. It wasn't just a hello, the source explained. She was very flirty right from the start, complimenting him on how well he's aged and how good he's looking these days. She even made a cheeky comment about how maybe Alexis didn't know what she had until it was gone. The insider went on to reveal that Jim initially didn't take the message seriously, laughing it off as an innocent attempt to reconnect. After all, they had crossed paths at RHOC events in the past, and there was a sense of mutual respect. But as the conversation progressed, it became clear that Elizabeth had more than just catching up in mind. She was bold, the insider dished. Elizabeth asked him if he'd like to grab dinner sometime. And let's just say she made it clear it wasn't a business meeting. A secret meeting in Newport. Rumors began swirling that the pair had indeed met up, though under the radar. Allegedly, Jim and Elizabeth were spotted having an intimate dinner at a swanky Newport Beach restaurant. According to witnesses, they were tucked away in a corner booth, engaging in deep conversation, and at times laughing together like old friends. Of course, for two reality stars accustomed to the cameras, the supposed secret rendezvous was anything but private. It didn't take long before the speculation reached the media. A grainy photo of what appeared to be Jim and Elizabeth enjoying their cozy dinner surfaced online, setting the rumor mill ablaze. Though the picture was unclear, faces turned slightly away from the camera and the lighting dim, social media users were quick to draw conclusions. The seating arrangement, the jewelry, and even Elizabeth's unmistakable blonde hair were all noted as giveaways. The image exploded onto gossip blogs, with headlines proclaiming a budding romance between the two former RHOC stars. Fans couldn't get enough of the drama, especially given Jim's notorious legal battles and Elizabeth's high-profile dating life. The leak, who's to blame? As the photo circulated, the question of how it got into the press in the first place became the focus. Was it an innocent fan who had snapped the shot? Or was there something more intentional behind the leak? Rumors quickly began to surface that Elizabeth herself may have had a hand in releasing the photo. Though she had yet to publicly comment on her supposed date with Jim, insiders claimed that she had been strategically dropping hints about a new man in her life for weeks leading up to the dinner. She loves the attention, another source close to the situation revealed. Elizabeth's been talking about how she's ready to find love again, and she knew that people would go wild if they thought she was dating someone as infamous as Jim. Leaking that photo was no accident, it was calculated. The suggestion that Elizabeth had purposely orchestrated the entire event for attention was met with mixed reactions. Some fans applauded her for being bold and unapologetic about going after what she wanted, while others accused her of stirring up unnecessary drama for the sake of staying relevant. Jim, on the other hand, was reportedly not thrilled with the media frenzy. Known for his more reserved personality compared to his ex-wife Alexis, Jim had kept his personal life mostly out of the spotlight since his RHOC days. The leak of the dinner photo caught him off guard, according to sources close to him. Jim was upset, one insider revealed. He's a private guy when it comes to his relationships. The last thing he wanted was for this to blow up into some big scandal. He doesn't want to be dragged back into the reality TV drama. A relationship in the making, or just another plot twist? As rumors continued to swirl, fans were left wondering whether there was any real substance to Elizabeth and Jim's relationship, or if this was just another chapter in the ongoing saga of RHOC drama. Some insiders claimed that the pair had been casually seeing each other for a few weeks before the dinner date, and that there was real chemistry between them. Elizabeth, they said, was attracted to Jim's business acumen and his charm, while Jim appreciated Elizabeth's confidence and down-to-earth attitude. However, others close to Jim insisted that the entire situation had been blown out of proportion. They're friends, nothing more, a source from Jim's camp declared. Elizabeth might be interested, but Jim's not looking for anything serious right now. He's focusing on his businesses and his kids. This whole thing has just been blown way out of proportion. Still, the question lingered. Was Elizabeth truly interested in Jim, or was she simply playing the reality TV game? Her track record on RHOC showed she wasn't afraid to get messy, especially when it came to relationships. Whether this was a genuine romance or just another scandal in the making, one thing was clear. Elizabeth Vargas knew how to keep herself in the headlines. The aftermath: social media frenzy. As fans speculated and gossip blogs ran wild with theories, Elizabeth finally broke her silence on social media. In a cryptic Instagram post, she shared a quote that read, "Don't believe everything you hear, especially from people who don't know the whole story." She followed it up with a wink emoji, further fueling the rumors but giving nothing away. Jim, meanwhile, remained quiet, refusing to engage with the media frenzy surrounding the leaked photo. His silence only added to the mystery of the situation, leaving fans guessing about the true nature of his relationship with Elizabeth Vargas. Whether this was the beginning of an unexpected romance or just another chapter in the drama-filled lives of RHOC alumni, one thing was certain: the gossip wasn't dying down anytime soon.